Mr. Speaker, 1 month ago today, a man brutally murdered 17 children and educators in Parkland, Florida. He killed these innocent people using a semi-automatic assault-style weapon. These weapons designed for the battlefield are easily available across this country. It has been 19 years since the Columbine school shooting. That massacre shocked America. Our country debated that shooting and the causes for months, for years. But in what has become an all too familiar pattern, Congress did nothing to address the factor that makes these massacres so deadly: the easy access to guns. You see, after Columbine, the gun lobby knew that they were in trouble, and so they put a whole lot of time and a whole lot of money into confusing the issue. They said it's not guns, it's bullying. They said it's not guns, it's the lack of school security. It's not guns, it's our violent culture, music, and video games. Well, other countries have all of these things, but other countries do not have mass shootings like ours because other countries have responsible gun safety laws. Today, 1 month after the Parkland shooting, we are once again discussing guns. And today, as after Columbine, the gun lobby knows that they are in trouble because this time, these children who survived the Parkland shooting are not trying to return to the way life was before the shooting. They are taking a stand, and yes, we do stand with them. See, these children believe that they can change the world. They should, and they are. I mean, after all, isn't that what we taught them, that when they see something wrong, they do something about it? And so the gun lobby is going back to their same old tactics. It's not gun, it's the fact that the teachers don't have guns. How surprising that the gun lobby's solution to school shootings is to buy more guns. But as a former law enforcement officer who has been trained in active shooter situations, I can tell you that arming teachers is a dangerous and disturbing idea. We should prevent mass shootings and not complicate them. I can tell you that having multiple armed individuals present in an active shooter situation only complicates the response. Arming teachers would lead to taxpayer-sponsored shootouts, endangering outskilled and outgunned teachers and putting our children at risk. We already ask our overworked and underpaid teachers to do too much. A national survey of teachers found that if offered the choice to carry a firearm, most would refuse. Many have said they would quit. The solution to gun violence is not shootouts between teachers and school shootings. Instead, we can finally take serious but real measures addressing gun safety. We should stop this absurd idea before it becomes reality. Congress should move swiftly to prevent the administration from shifting tax dollars meant for anti-terrorism programs to buying guns for teachers. I have hoped to incorporate this common sense idea in a bill scheduled to come before the Homeland Security Committee last week, but I was blocked for doing so. And that's why last night I introduced a new bill to put the idea into law. Money for fighting terrorism should stay where it is, and our teachers should be allowed to teach. We saw that in my own congressional district in Orlando, Florida, the results of lack of action, where 49 people were killed and 58 still suffer life-changing injuries when they were gunned down in a nightclub. See, everybody living in a country that we say is the greatest country in the world, should have the right to go to church, to go to school, to go to a mall, to go through a movie theater without being gunned down. Mr. Speaker,
The gentlelady's time has expired.
we should take action after this shooting, do our jobs to protect our children and serve our communities. Thank you.
The gentlelady's time